from NBC News Radio.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, K292 FQ Riverside, and K293 CF Moreno Valley.
Welcome everyone to the Fire Up Connect radio show. I am very happy to be on this platform. So today we're going to talk about business strategy. So there are 4 components we're going to emphasize on. The first one we're going to talk about is process improvement in a business. And we're going to have Dr. Pishkar talk about this in terms of process mining. So there is a lot of depth in this. So make sure you keep tuned and hear the great information she is bringing to the table. The second part of a great business strategy is understanding where you're at as a business and where you want to go. A lot of business owners don't know exactly where they want to be at, and it is important to know what growth means to you and for your company and your team members to understand that vision. So every strategy is made with that vision and that idea behind their back. Like, okay, this is what growth means to me. And we're going to have Eliud Guzman talk about what growth meant to her. And in her business, it meant opening a lot of cafes, World Nutrition all over. She's going to do it all over the US. Very exciting. Third key to a business strategy is marketing, having a strong marketing strategy. And with that, we're going to have Jacqueline Reese tell you what not to do and what are the great tips you should follow for a great marketing strategy. And my favorite, the 4th one, is making decisions based on data. No guessing, using your data to make the right decisions to meet your goals and do the marketing right. And a lot of companies have some of these 4 elements, but they're not driving in the right direction. Some of them are all over the place. And it's important you understand these 4, where your business is at with these 4, and make sure they're driving in the same direction. So just a little bit of myself. I didn't introduce myself, but I am Martha Rozzo with Solix Business Services. And the best way to tell you what I do is just imagine your business is a rocket. And myself and my team are the mathematicians, the engineers, and the scientists behind the scenes, making sure that your rocket successfully launches into galaxy and lands back in the destination it is meant to go. So I'm going to bring first to the table, as I had told you, Miriam Pishkar, who is going to talk about process improvement in a business. Welcome, Miriam.
Thank you so much, Martha, for your nice introduction. Process mining is a fairly new field, and it originated in Germany, in Europe, and it has been expanding significantly all over the world, especially in Europe and Australia. And however, there is a room for improvement. There is a room for expanding here in USA. So what this process mining do, it basically analyzes and optimizes the processes rather than the basically regular data, normal data.
Wonderful. So I heard that they have a wonderful tool. I mean, what is this tool for process mining and what is the power of it for businesses?
So the tool that Solix, basically, we have it, Solix created. It basically uses the processes as the input, and it produces a very nice and understandable process model, which, for example, a business owner would like to see the process model, would like to see what is going on in their processes. And basically, our tool generate this process model, and the COO can easily visualize the processes of the company. And imagine in a big company, so daily there are a lot of processes that have been producing, and business owner would like to see this, would like to see what is going on. So by looking at just the CSV file or Excel sheet, they never can understand what is going on in their businesses. But this cool tool basically provides a nice process model, and they can visualize the whole processes in one snapshot. And this is not just a tool which provides a visualization of the processes, but it has a lot of capability. And for example, it basically identifies the bottlenecks of a process. Isn't it so cool that your company, through this tool, you can see the bottlenecks of your processes? So
Yes, I agree, Miriam. And this is what a lot of people have to know out there. These big companies, I mean, Amazon, IBM, Yahoo, are using these tools, are using data scientists to give them the level of power that they have. I mean, they control the market, they're competitive, and they're doing excellent because they have the power of data mining and process mining in their companies. So, Miriam, I heard that you have a wonderful guest here. Tell us more about him and how his company has scaled up thanks to our tools like process mining.
So here is Saif Ilian. He's a co-founder of the Ilian Electronic Recycling in California. He has been our customer during the past 1 year, and we have been providing him this cool process model through our software each month. So Saif, would you like to introduce yourself and talk about how Solix has helped you to grow your business?
Absolutely. So my name is Saif. We have founded an electronics recycling company about 3 years ago. Me and my two siblings, we founded it to mediate a lot of the e-waste that we had been producing the years before. After that, we kind of expanded, especially throughout the past year and a half, 2 years after COVID came out. And I kind of met Solix partners at a conference by a chance. I was kind of skeptical at first, but I had the chance to invite them into our local facility here in California. We have multiple throughout the nations, and I thought I would like to keep an eye out on what they do and how they do it. Because as a business owner, all you focus about is the bottlenecks, the costs, delays. And to me, I think about that 24/7. I was kind of skeptical that a software could improve it in any way, shape, or form. But Miriam kind of came in, she requested a few records, did a walk around, asked about the tasks, the processes that happen here. After that, she had us get access to their software, where we had a chance to view a snapshot of all the processes put together, laid out, and we didn't think there would be much change because we pointed out that there would be rigorous guidelines that couldn't undermine security or data leaking out, but somehow they managed to improve the process here. We implemented it in 4 different other locations, and right now we're saving about $18,000 a month just by getting the base plan that Solix provides.
Wow, can you repeat that figure again?
$18,000 a month is what we're saving. It's a little bit more than that, but that's, yeah.
Wow, this is the power of process mining. Again, it's the big companies that are using this. And I know some of you are very, worried that this probably is expensive, but Miriam and myself will work with you and work around your budget to make it happen. If your decision is to grow, if that you already decided you want to grow and you feel stuck, then we are the right people with our process mining tools and with our programs to scale up your company. I am very happy to have you here, Miriam. I mean, it means a lot that this information comes from you because you are the expert when it comes to process mining, process improvement. This lady can code in seconds. So I'm very impressed and I'm happy that you're co-founder with me. Safe, we are so happy to work with you. And I hope that we can get more fabulous customers like you and help them grow their business. I mean, it's time to get these medium and small companies to start playing with the big players. I mean, it's time to compete, but in a strategic way, using data and using the power of technology that exists right now. So guys, thank you so much for being here. We have a lot more segments. Remember what's coming up next. We're going to talk about expanding as a strategy, marketing as a strategy, and making data-driven decisions to scale up your business and have a fundamental strategy to get your business in the direction you want.
Thank you
Yes,
for having us, guys.
No
Yeah,
problem.
I just wanted to come in and get the word out on Solix. It helped us out so much. So I thought other medium-sized businesses could use this tool to get out all the information that they need to improve their day-to-day business.
You know, before you go, tell us how we can get a hold of you because I actually want to start recycling my technology. So how can we get a hold of you?
Okay, so you could reach us at multiple different platforms. The easiest way to get a hold of us is through our main line, 714-200-9334. For any sort of recycling needs, we would be more than happy to take care of it for you.
Awesome. So make sure you wrote this number down, and if you have to rewind, make sure you rewind. So guys, stay tuned. On our next segment, we're going to see how Eliud Guzman decided to scale up her business and what it meant to her. And it can mean different things to you, but it's important to understand where your business is now and where you want it to go, and for the whole team to understand that and be on the same page. So stay tuned for the next amazing part of our segment. We're here in Fire Up Connect. We're going on commercial.
Hi, this is Steve Matley. As a construction professional, I know the importance of selecting the right contractor for the job. Power Solar employs only professional installers. Power Solar will provide a knowledgeable consultant to help analyze your current electric bill, identify site placement, and correct solar technology for your home. Contact KCAA Producer at gmail.com for a free financial savings proposal with no obligation, or call 951-551-1350 and ask for Ken. Again, that's KCAA Producer at gmail.com or 951-551-1350 and ask for Ken.
I love how New School is able to help me greatly with my career.
Because they actually have experience working in the field.
The greatest thing about New School is the fact that there are so many different disciplines, which allows you to really understand and get a good insight into different types of design. And I think it's that whole changing mindset of what design can really do for a city, and this is kind of the place to be.
This environment cultivates creative thinking.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Welcome back, everyone, to the KCAA radio show with Fire Up Connect. Today, I have right now with me Eliud Guzman. I am so happy to have her. She is the founder and CEO of Latin Plate Catering and Events Corporation, the co-owner of World Nutrition Corporation, and co-author of Today's Inspired Latina. This is so exciting. So Eliud, so you know about Eliud, her strategy is business expansion. She's opening multiple businesses, but let's hear how she accomplished this. So Eliud, what was it for you looking at your numbers?
Hi, Marta. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here. Well, I've been having the catering company over for 15 years already. But in 2018, I decided to start to dedicate it full time to the catering company. And looking at my numbers is always very important as a way to expand and grow my company.
Okay. Well, so we hired and you hired us at Solix Business Services. So prior to that, what was that experience for you before Solix came into your company?
Yes, in 2019, I had a girl with Latin Plate Catering, and it was a time for me to start looking at the numbers in a different way. Unfortunately, when the COVID hit in 2020, that changed a lot on the company side. But I decided to continue looking at ways to grow the company, and that's when I found out about Solix and decided to start working with you guys.
So what changes did we do to you? Like, where were you before and where are you now?
When I was in 2020, I had to pivot from my catering and I opened my first brick and mortar World Nutrition Cafe in the Wicker Park community. And it was managing two companies. It was very important for me to understand the numbers. And if I wanted to look at the real-time data and the expansion that we were looking, I needed to hire an expertise on these fields because as entrepreneurs, we actually wear a lot of hats. So we are the owners, we are buying the product, we are dealing with the customers, so we're doing a lot of things. And then that doesn't mean, I mean, it's a good thing that we can do it all, but at the same time, if we wanted to grow, we have to delegate to the expertise to move on and grow the company.
So I know at the beginning, when I was talking to you, you're a little bit hesitant. You're like, should I hire Martha and her team with Solix? So what made you say like, okay, Martha, I'm going to give you guys a chance to transform my business and really see if you can scale it up? What made you be like, okay, let's do it?
Making the decision to hire, well, it was a tough decision, but I read about the company, and one of the things that inspired me is a woman-owned company, and both of you guys that created the company have a PhD already. The hesitant part was on if I was going to be able to have a budget for this service that you were offering for my two companies. And I was very happy that you were willing to work with small businesses and minority-owned business.
Yes, and it's true. A lot of companies think they were expensive because when I tell them, oh, I have a PhD degree, I have a master's degree in mathematics, they automatically, and it's a high-tech company as well, they think, oh, she's going to be so expensive. I cannot work with them. I can't afford them. But everyone listen up. The reason I started Solix was to help small businesses be in the same level as these big corporations. I mean, just name a few: Amazon, Netflix, Tesla. They are so big because they have these great minds behind the scenes looking at their numbers, creating a strategy based on numbers, not guessing. Like every strategy they make is based on these metrics. These metrics are so powerful. And just to iterate, we work with everyone and their budget. So if you are ready to scale up and get your business on the right direction, let's talk, because we will figure it out. Money should not be a problem to get to the next level. So I have another question. So I want people to know what it means to work with us. What does it mean to work with Solix? How is the process? Why was it so unique to you?
The most important thing, it was for when we had our initial meeting, that you took the time to actually learn about my companies. So I have a catering company and the coffee shop. So it's totally different because one of them is pretty new, and the coffee shop is pretty new. It's only gonna be a year, and the catering can also is per client or contracts, and it could be it's not revenue that is coming every single day, but at the same time we have revenue that is for bigger clients. So understanding, when you took the time to understand the process and learning about the food industry and what I was looking into, that made me feel more comfortable.
Okay, that's good. So what do you think really got you there? So what do you think helped scale up the business in how Solix helped you? Like what made us very unique?
Another part that was very unique, it was after we made a plan to work with you guys, that we scheduled the monthly meetings and we went over the financials, the data, and we came out with budgets and decisions that we had to make to reach a better month each time. So that was very important. Another thing is that I was able to focus on what I know best, my clients and customer service and growing the sales. I want to spend my time doing what I like and my passion, which is being in front of the clients, serving the community, or looking for the next opportunity to grow the business. I don't want to be spending my time just hours trying to figure out numbers when you guys are able to help me with that part.
And tell the audience the truth. Did you look at your numbers before hiring us? Tell us the truth.
I'm not an accountant. I numbers. I really know the basic numbers, like everyone knows. You know what can means and reporting and sales, daily sales and things like that. But putting reports together for the monthly, or when we're ready to do our taxes every year, it's a nightmare. So that was something that I wanted to delegate. I didn't want to do it, and I'm happy that we have you guys that are taking care of this.
And we love having you, Eliu. Like, I never want to leave you. I am so proud of where you've been. So tell people where you're at now. So in 2000, a year ago, tell me where you were at now.
So the pandemic made me pivot, and we opened the first brick and mortar coffee shop. Then I continue with the catering. It was not the same revenue as the 2019, but I continue with the two companies. And as of this year, and by hiring Solix and managing the numbers better and planning and doing budgets together, we have the catering. We're working on different opportunities, proposals right now. Coffee shop and Wico Part is growing every day. The community likes what we are offering. And next month in April, we're opening our second coffee shop in Edgewater. So we're very excited that we're expanding. We're bringing this new concept to another community, and that's what I wanted to focus on, growing and serving the community.
forgetting one, Eliud. You're gonna open after that. You're gonna do Cicero, Illinois too.
Yes, so we're actually, yes, so we're going to Edgewater. So it's two locations coming in the next month. The Cicero location and then the Edgewater location as well. So it's gonna be 3 coffee shops and the catering company.
So where are these coffee shops located? So when people visit Chicago, amazing city, okay? So you have to visit Chicago if you haven't. Where can they get your amazing nutritional smoothies? What can they experience and where are they?
They could find the one where we have currently World Nutrition. They could find all the social pages. We are in 2029 West Division, and the second one will be in Edgewater. It's gonna be on Broadway, and Cicero and Central we're opening the other one. So we're gonna combine all the pages and put all the information for opening our location, so everyone knows where to find us whenever they are in Chicago.
All right, and I love their fruit tarts and their donuts. They're so good. I am so obsessed with sweets, okay? I shouldn't, but they're so good. All right, everyone. So if you want to know more and scale up your business with Solix Business Services, please feel free to get a hold of me. I'm really easy to get a hold of. Call or text me at 312-523-5561. Once again, that's 312-523-5561. You can also visit my website at solixservices.com. Once again, that's solixservices.com. We're going to go on a little break, but we'll be back. Again, thank you. Get ready for the next topic. We're going to learn about marketing as a business strategy with Jacqueline Reese. So keep here so you can hear this amazing strategy on marketing. We'll be back.
Hi, this is Steve Matley. As a construction professional, I know the importance of selecting the right contractor for the job. Power Solar employs only professional installers. Power Solar will provide a knowledgeable consultant to help analyze your current electric bill, identify site placement, and correct solar technology for your home. Contact KCAA Producer at gmail.com for a free financial savings proposal with no obligation, or call 951-551-1350 and ask for Ken. Again, that's KCAA Producer at gmail.com or 951-551-1350 and ask for Ken.
I love how New School is able to help me greatly with my career.
Because they actually have experience working in the field.
The greatest thing about New School is the fact that there are so many different disciplines, which allows you to really understand and get a good insight into different types of design. And I think it's that whole changing mindset of what design can really do for a city, and this is kind of the place to be.
This environment cultivates creative thinking.
Hello! Welcome to Fire Up Connect. Are you a small business owner? Do you lack the resources to manage your business? Is visibility and brand awareness a top priority for you? Fire Up Connect is a community of small business owners. We help our members find the right connections and the right resources to help them be successful. This isn't your typical business networking group. Members of Fire Up Connect are innovative, driven, and all about building long-lasting relationships. We work to identify your goals and understand what it is you do and how we can help you brand yourself and your business. Fire Up Connect is about creating business opportunities, community projects, educational sessions, and live seminars to help implement effective marketing programs for our members. Fire Up Connect helps members gain validation in their businesses, learn what challenges similar business leaders are facing, and access to subject matter experts on how to overcome these challenges. Fire Up Connect offers opportunities for organic exposure through our many marketing events, programs, and projects. There are 4 colors that make up Fire Up Connect. Yellow represents the back office and services available to Fire Up Connect members. Red represents Fire Up Connect's marketing and advertising resources, such as TV shows, radio, magazine book publication, and movie projects. Green represents Fire Up Connect's referral system, tracking incentives. And blue represents Fire Up Connect's donation, fundraising and scholarship programs. Fire Up Connect members have access to monthly business sessions, price discounts on affiliated companies, and all Fire Up Connect programs, book publications, published articles for your business, access to Fire Up Connect scheduled webinar events, a photo shoot session, and a video production. Join us for our annual Fire Up Live seminars and gain valuable connections in the Fire Up community and boost your business. We believe in your business. We believe in what you do. At Fire Up Connect, we believe in you. Join us for our annual Fire Up Live seminars to gain, discover, and get fired up.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing, and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Fire Up Connect radio show. This is your host, Martha Rozzo. In the previous section, we talked with Eliud Guzman about her incredible expansion of businesses for business strategy. Her story was amazing. Now we want to talk about marketing and how that looks in terms of strategy and scaling up your business. So today I have wonderful Jacqueline Reese with us. So let me tell you a little bit more about this amazing woman. Jacqueline has more than 20 years of experience in marketing and public relations industry. She has created 2 successful award-winning companies, established 2 non-for-profit organizations, published 27 books. I mean, whoa, that's crazy. The largest collection of Latina stories in a book anthology series in the world, and held events in 4 continents. Whoa. She has received over 30 awards for her contribution and for being a business amazing acumen. Jacqueline is currently the CEO of award-winning JJR Marketing, one of the fastest growing top marketing and public relations agencies in Chicago. And she has the Big Factor Media, an international media publishing company that helps individuals bring their books to life. And last, Jacqueline is one of the very few Latina sports airplane pilots in the United States. Yes, this woman flies planes. Wow. Tell us, Jacqueline, a little bit more about yourself if I missed anything.
Well, I think you've covered it all, Martha. I'm just so excited to be here. And of course, one of my favorite topics in the world is marketing that I've been doing, for most of my life. So just an honor. Thank you so much for having me.
So talk to us a little bit about marketing. What is the power of marketing for business strategy?
You know what? I believe that marketing should be, if it's not, at the core of every company. Because really, marketing is persuading, creating an environment of emotional connection, of creating that why connection with a specific audience to inspire them to take an action, right? So if we think about it, we are, all of us, whether in our personal or business life, we're always marketing something, especially now with social media, right? But if companies were not taking marketing seriously before, there's no better time to start incorporating marketing into their day-to-day operations, into everything they do, because ultimately, anything that has your logo on it is an extension of marketing.
I totally agree. And there are ways of doing this wrong. So let's start with the bad stuff first. So what are some wrong things that people are doing in terms of marketing?
Oh my God, Martha, I could probably write an entire book about Wrong marketing and wrong ways to do it. And one of the first things is that people say, my business, my product, my service is for everyone in the world. Not correct. Second, they want to persuade an audience that is a non-audience for them, meaning that they lead with their own interest, not having done any test, any market research, any feedback, and there's no connection. Three, they have no clarity of where they're at or where they want to go, right? They haven't properly planned in order to be safe, knowing that every business takes, time to take off. Every business, every campaign that you do, even, I always do this example, right? Let's say that you're standing on the street and you're saying, everybody, $100 bills free. There's no strings attached. There's nothing. However, you will still have to create a campaign to convince and have the trust of people, even if you're giving them $100 bills. That's how marketing works. It's about trust and connection. And many companies are not doing that, not taking the time that it takes to brew those amazing connections, nurture them so they can, nurture them into beautiful, amazing relationships and success.
Wow. This goes to my next question, and you are kind of answered it in there, but if you're missing anything, so what are three things that companies that are hearing right now can take that should do in their marketing business right away? Like in terms of marketing their business, what are three takeaways that they can take for their strategy?
Well, first thing is you need to know your audience. Believe it or not, it sounds like something so basic, but you need to know who they are. If you sit down and if you analyze the top 20 clients you have and analyze them by demographic information, where do they live, how old they are, what are they, where, what kind of services they purchased. And if you analyze them even deeper on psychographic information, what are they going through when they think of me or they think somebody like me? From that exercise alone, you'll gain a world of knowledge and wisdom in order to connect with them and replicate that same pure, amazing audience. Second, you need to start marketing right now. You need to commit to a regular schedule. You can't just say, oh, I'll do a post now and I'll do a post, in 3 weeks from now. No, executional marketing in my 5 types of marketing methodology states that the executional marketing must be deployed in regular intervals. That is probably the most important commitment of a business, to say, you know what, I'm in business, I mean it, and I'm going to communicate with my audience on a regular basis in regular intervals. I have been doing a newsletter for 167 months, and I've never skipped a beat, not even a month, because I know that when the client is ready and I've provided so much value, they raise their hand and say, I'm ready. So they create a sense of expectation. They expect it after 167 months. And then third, start thinking of how you can encapsulate all of your knowledge, all of your mojo, all of your magic into content that can be documented, encapsulated, and packaged into a beautiful product. And you'll be years ahead from your competition.
Wow, listeners, make sure that you took notes on this. So I'm all about metrics. So how would someone spend smart on marketing if they don't have a lot of funds?
Well, I think now, especially with the internet, there's so many creative ways and things that you can do by adding value to the community. Then when you start adding value and people start to recognize you for the content you provide, the things that you do, those are basically not expensive at all because it's your time. Meaning, your time is expensive too, but meaning that you don't have to pay thousands and thousands and thousands. You can literally sit down and document your journey, encapsulate it, package it up into little blogs, little things that provide value to other people, that allow them to raise their hand and say, I want to work with you. And I think, content is king. And if everyone watching, listening to this podcast and listening to this episode thinks of how much value do I have to give to other people? Because ultimately your success is measured by how many people you help become successful. And the way that you make that happen is by encapsulating all of your beauty and your talent in correlation to the service of others. So to me, that is the number one thing that everyone should be thinking about.
Jackie, I think everyone realized how amazing you are, but can you tell them what it means to hire J&J Marketing? What does that look like?
Well, JJ Marketing has been around, and I know it's like a tongue twister sometimes, you know. It's Jackie Juan Pablo Ruiz, and that's how we came up with the name. And I don't ask me why, but it still stands today after 17 years. We're so proud of it. And my husband and I have been part of the company for 16 of the 17 years working together. So it's just something that, you know, it's a family operation that makes us really proud. You know, what it means is to have fast, passionate, creative team that can make things happen. If you need something, you're like, I need this, we jump in and make it happen. So there's no resistance between your divine downloads and ideas and inspiration and the manifestation. And we, you know, we work around the clock. Sometimes we're answering at 8 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock in the morning, because we get it. You know, you're running your business and you have those inspirations and you need a team that helps you land and make it happen. Not to use my pilot wording, but yes, it's always about landing.
And I am a testimony for Jacqueline's great work. So we hired JJR Marketing and we had 117 placements to Yahoo. Which ones else? Chicago Trivium. I mean, big names, and people spend like $30,000s to be on these placements. And thanks to JJR Marketing, Solix Business Services can be found there. I mean, just Google us, Solix Business Services, and then look up under Yahoo, and you will find our story. So I am so thankful for that, Jackie. I'm more than thankful for the work that you guys did for us. So I have a follow-up question to you, and this is now going back into data-driven decisions. So how do you use data? How is data important to your business?
You know, data, just like in any business, and I've been so mesmerized by you and Mariam, you know, for the work. I mean, two mathematicians bringing their magic to businesses and really helping understand what it is, you know, what is the break-even point and all of that. And that is important for my business as well, right? What is that profit margin? How do we affect the profit margin? How do we encapsulate, you know, the balance sheet? What does it mean? What is it telling us? What is it projecting, right, in our numbers? So data to me is the pulse of the business success. It's the, you know, that heartbeat. Like my daughter says beeping, you know, my heart is beeping when she's happy. I'm like, your heart doesn't beep. She's like, my heart beeps when I'm happy. So I'm like, so now I always want to say the heartbeat. But because I've been saying it, I did an international tour in Mexico for youth, for over 5,000 kids on Make Your Heart Beep. So your heart beep, you know, I just say that of the business, right? Data drives decisions. Data tells you a story. And I didn't know, I just got accepted to a program at Stanford University for Latinx entrepreneurs. And I was very close to the $1 million for years, but never kind of felt the need, like the urgency, oh, I gotta be over the million. But long story short, it took me a couple of years to get there because even though I was close, I hadn't made it to the $1 million in revenue. So I worked really hard, believe it or not, with data, with the profit margin, with the numbers, with the magic, and I was able to land and exceed the $1 million in revenue, got accepted, and now I'll have an opportunity to speak at Stanford coming up in March. So you know what? Data means a lot. Data means business, and it also creates satisfactions for entrepreneurs that are trying to make a difference in life.
Well, Jackie, you're saying you're at 1 million, right?
1.
So now we're going to switch the roles. We're going. What is it?
1.1.
What was that? 1.1. Okay, Okay, we're gonna switch roles soon. Okay, so now you're gonna be my client eventually, right? And we're gonna get you to 10 million. All right?
Yes. Let's.
So we're gonna have this follow-up session. All right, everyone. So I am so happy that I have you here, Jacqueline Reese. So we're gonna take a break. We heard about the amazing marketing strategy to scale up your business. Please stay tuned. Do not leave. We're here in Fire Up Connect. our next session, we are going to talk more about what in the world is data-driven business solutions. All righty, let's go on this break. Thank you so much, everyone.
Hi, this is Steve Matley. As a construction professional, I know the importance of selecting the right contractor for the job. Power Solar employs only professional installers. Power Solar will provide a knowledgeable consultant to help analyze your current electric bill, identify site placement, and correct solar technology for your home. Contact KCAA producer at gmail.com for a free financial savings proposal with no obligation, or call 951-551-1350 and ask for Ken. Again, that's KCAA producer at gmail.com or 951-551-1350 and ask for Ken.
I love how New School is able to help me greatly with my career.
Because they actually have experience working in the field.
The greatest thing about New School is the fact that there are so many different disciplines, which allows you to really understand and get a good insight into different types of design. And I think it's that whole changing mindset of what design can really do for a city, and this is kind of the place to be.
This environment cultivates creative thinking.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Welcome back to the Fire Up Connect radio show. This is your host, Martha Rozzo. So you know what is amazing? You're going to have me all for yourself. So it's just me and you. So business strategy, we're going to talk about data business decisions. I know that's a mouthful and I agree. So let's talk more about that and what Solix Business Solutions does to you. So our very first package, I know a lot of people are nervous, like, oh, you're too expensive, I don't want to do this. So one of the first things that we do for our customers is we let them get metrics in just 24 hours. So you send us your profit and loss, and in 24 hours, what we give you back is a forecast of your sales and a forecast of your profits. Along with that, you get something called you get recommendations. So we tell you, okay, you're spending too much here. You should actually pivot in this direction. And we can see this from your metrics. And within that, we can tell you, okay, you're performing really good on this month. Let's get you to do 10 times more of those sales. And if you're doing really bad on a specific month, we tell you, okay, let's figure out what is wrong, and we give you some recommendations. And what's great is that you get this within 24 hours, and you will see right away if this is valuable or not. And I guarantee you that you're going to be like, okay, Martha, I'm ready for the next service, the real deal. What is the real deal? All right, so the second package is called Foundation Growth. So in Foundation Growth, we actually dig deep and try to figure out and make sure that you have a strong foundation. We just don't give you recommendations. What we do is we follow up with you every month. So we do a sales cycle analysis. So what is that? Well, in this, we can answer questions such as, okay, so when should I hire salespeople? How many salespeople should I hire? What should be the sales target for every salesperson? You will also know what months you should spend your marketing resources on, which ones you should kind of hold back, how much you should be spending. You know, these decisions are very hard to make as a business owner because you have so much going on. Your specialty is in something else. So we help you figure those numbers out. This is what is a business-driven plan our strategy. We are using metrics to help scale up your business and make the decisions, not just in our gut feelings. All right, so that was just sales cycle analysis. We do a break-even price analysis. We do the forecast. And again, we follow you every month for one whole year. And these results are wonderful. I was working with one of my favorite companies, that's Jeep Pallets. They were constantly stuck at $5 million. I mean, you're talking about 2014 all the way to 2021. And finally, in 2021, they doubled up their numbers. And you know what's the next goal, everyone? You're going to think I'm crazy. 100 million. That's what we're going to accomplish by year 5, in 5 years. And we already have a full plan. I mean, when I say plan, we already know how many salespeople have to be here, how many clients they have to call. This is a kind of strategy that we create when we are talking about data business solutions. And you heard at the very beginning, we also do process mining oriented growth. You heard all about Miriam. That was amazing information. We can also help you optimize your process, and we have the application to accomplish that. I know that was so much information, but again, it's okay if you're not good with numbers. And if you're good with numbers, that's amazing. But let me tell you that as a business owner, we don't always have time to look at these numbers. And to be honest, let's be truthful. I mean, I love numbers, but the majority of business owners, the majority of people don't like numbers. If they have to go at the end of the day and look at them, it's so dreadful. It's a pain and it's just a burden. And we take that away from you. And what's amazing is, yes, you have PhD knowledgeable people with business experience that help you make the right business decisions using data to drive your business forward. So just to finalize, if you want to get a hold of me, it's really easy to get a hold of me. You can text me or call me at 312-523-5561. Once again, that's 312-523-5561. Or you can look us up on the website, solixservices.com, solixservices.com. Once again, this is your host, Martha Rozzo at the Fire Up Connect radio show. It was a pleasure to have you today. I am very happy that you spent your hour listening to us on this wonderful, beautiful Sunday. It was a pleasure. See you next time.
Thank you, Inland Empire, for listening to KCAA Radio.